Everyone, hi. So we are going to write a Java client which can send a message to Kafka topic, and then we are going to write another client which can consume a message from Kafka topic. Okay, so we'll just use Java and Kafka library. Okay, so open 1 minute. New. I'm going to create a Java project. New Java project. So new Java main project. This one. com.kafka client. Okay, artifact id is Kafka client. Kafka, you can say Java client. Okay, this client will consume and produce both. So I'll just copy this name and paste it here. Okay, so I'm just creating a new Java Maven project. You can see here I have this project. In the pom.xml file we need to add our dependencies, just one dependency for Kafka client to consume and produce message. Just one dependency we need, and I will show you what dependency we are going to add. We are going to add this dependency. Okay, so this is the one dependency that we need to add and nothing else. Okay, we are good to start writing our code. We'll go to Java class. We'll create a new Java class. Okay, we'll give the name as com.java.kafka.consumer. okay, and I'll name it as my Kafka consumer. Okay, so here we have the Kafka consumer. So in Kafka consumer, what we need to do is we need to pass all the properties using which the Kafka client can connect to the Kafka server. Okay, so we'll create a properties and we'll add all the objects. Props dot put, and we'll pass the key and the value. Okay, so the first key that we want to pass, since it's a consumer, so we'll get the keys here inside this consumer config. Inside the consumer config, the first one is bootstrap server, means which server this client is going to connect to read the messages. Okay, localhost 9092, and then we will add the serializers and deserializers, because Kafka is by default storing the message in a byte format. So if a Java client want to read it, it has to deserialize it. Okay, and when a Java client want to produce a message, want to send a message or to the Kafka, it has to serialize it. So now since we are going to consume it, we are going to read it, so we'll add a deserializer. Consumer config dot there should be deserializer. Okay, so key deserializer is here, so it will deserialize the key value. Okay, and the default class that we are going to use for deserializer is string deserializer should be there. Okay, dot class dot get name. Okay, so this is the deserializer which will deserialize the key value which we are passing. So I'm adding a new deserializer which will deserialize the value that we are passing. Okay, so these are the properties that we need to pass. So now we will create a Kafka consumer. So Kafka consumer will take string. Kafka consumer will take a string, and then we'll pass consumer. We'll create a consumer object here, new Kafka consumer, and this is our Kafka consumer. We'll import it. See, it's coming from the client that we added in the POM. Okay, so now we'll pass all the properties here to the client so that it can connect to insert info type argument. So level below. Okay, I'll just remove this. Fine. Consumer. So now we have our consumer ready. So what we'll do is we need to consumer dot subscribe. Consumer, okay, C small, consumer dot subscribe. Okay, so you can see here it is taking a collections. Okay, it's taking a list object. Okay, so we can't directly pass here a string. Okay, so we need to convert a string to a list. Collections dot singleton list. Okay, so it will convert the string that we are passing topic 1, my topic name is topic 1, to a list string, and then topic name. Okay, so I'll pass this here. So now our consumer is ready to consume from this topic. Okay, to now ready to like we have subscribed our consumer to this topic. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to read the messages. Okay, so I'll just create a while loop and we'll do consumer dot poll and durations dot 2 seconds. Consumer dot poll duration is there some method. Okay, duration dot of seconds. Okay, so let's say after 30 seconds. Okay, so it can, this consumer will read the message max after 30 seconds. Okay, from the topic it will poll for a new message max after 30 seconds. Okay, so the return type of this poll is, you can see, consumer records. Okay, so we'll create an object here for consumer record. Consumer record is equal to this one. Fine, and this consumer record type should match with this consumer type. Okay, so we have consumer record here, record dot for each method is there. No, iterator, I don't know why the for each is not there. Iterator dot for each remaining. Okay, for each remaining method it should system dot out dot println. Okay, okay, what are you saying? What is the problem here? Project compilation to generate. Okay, fine. So now this method should print the message from the topic. Okay, so what we'll do next is consumer dot commit. Okay, after reading the message it will commit. Okay, so next time when it has to read, it will go to the next offset and from there it will read. Okay, that's why we have consumer dot commit here. Okay, consumer dot close is also there. Consumer dot waiting for up to the default timeout for 30 seconds for any needed cleanup. Okay, we'll not use this. This is not needed for now. This is for the cleanup. We'll just see the example. Okay, so this is the consumer and it should be ready to read the message from the topic. Fine, the topic is running in my local. Okay, I have started the topic with these commands. You can see here I started a servers like zookeeper server. You can start with this command and then you can start the Kafka server, the bootstrap server using this, and then you can create a topic. So these things already have discussed in my previous video, so you can follow that video, the instruction given there to start the Kafka in your local. Okay, create a topic and all these things, you can follow that video. Okay, so that is the first step, so you should do that first. Okay, okay, so now we'll write we'll create a new package here, new class, and we'll write a producer Kafka Java producer. Okay, we already have the dependency added in the pom.xml file, so we don't need to add anything else. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll try to make it quick. So I will copy these things from here and as it is, like the one which we wrote for producer consumer, I'll copy it here and paste it. Now what I will do is I will make it as the consumer. I will replace with producer. Okay, producer. Producer. Okay, okay, so here you should not have a deserializer, because on the producer side what we are doing is we are serializing it, because we are producing the message to Kafka topic, so we have to serialize a string to a byte, so that's why we need to use serializer here. Okay, and instead of Kafka producer consumer, we should have a producer class here. Let me see, producer. Okay, it's there. Okay, so we'll replace this with in case if you need more explanation, please put in the comment, because I'm just trying to save your time, so I'm trying to make it quick. Okay, so now producer, let me create a producer record. Okay, like in the consumer we have consumer record, here we have record. Okay, it's records or record. Okay, let me see, let me try. So we are going to produce a string message and I will name it as record new. Okay, let me try imports, change to producer budget client, okay, so it's not producer records, it's producer. Okay, so we have this producer here. Now I'll just paste it here, and then we'll pass this properties. Okay, we already pass it here, so here we don't need to pass the properties. Add arguments to match. Okay, so what we need to do here is, you can see that we need to pass a string, and then producer record we need to pass the key. Let's say that key 1, I'm just giving a name here, and then I'm giving a message, send hello message. Okay, so my producer is going to send this hello message. Okay, and after key we need to okay, I think the first argument is the topic name, topic 1, because we need to send like which topic we are going to send this message. Okay, so you can see new producer record. Let me create a new object to see the argument. Okay, you can see string topic and then value. Okay, a string topic, the first argument is the topic name, the second one is the key, and the third one is the value. So we have done it correctly. Okay, let me remove this now, and then we need to send it. Okay, so producer dot send the record. Fine, and then producer dot, what happened, you can simply close here. Okay, we'll see the other options later. Fine, so this is my producer. I am producing a message, I am sending a message to topic 1, run as a Java application. Oh my god, failed to construct Kafka producer. Why? Instance of string deserializer. Okay, sorry, here it should be serializer. Okay, because we are not deserializing it here. Okay, import it. Okay, now it should work. Okay, so the message should be sent. Now we can see, open the other console, and we can see the message should be received there. Let me see here. Okay, so now my consumer is not running. I will run it now. Okay, so now my consumer is running. I will send this message again. I will just modify test. I will add something. So I'm sending this message again. The group management of offset API, you must provide, what are it showing, consumer configuration. On the consumer side, it look like we need to pass the group ID also. Okay, the consumer group ID. So what I will do is, wait, I'll pass here the group ID, config, and then I'll give some name to the consumer group 1. Okay, let's see, now the error should resolve. Okay, so now there is no error, my consumer is running. I'll go on the producer side, and I will produce the message. Okay, so my producer message got sent, produced on the consumer side. What it is showing, what I'm printing here. Topic 1 partition 0, what is doing? Okay, consumer records dot iterate. I think we need to go one level down. Records dot what I'm trying to find is, I'm trying to find that it should print the message. Okay, so you can see here it is printing the key 1 and the value message which I send hello message test. Okay, we can add some more code here also to make it more clear. I was just trying to make it short. Okay, so you can see that we are able to send a message and we are able to receive on the receiver side. I can show you something more. Test 2, or let's say that I'm sending something else. Second message and the key is key 2. Okay, so on the producer side I'm sending the message. Let me run it. Okay, so you can see we have received the second message with key 2. Okay, it's also giving the time offset 2. That message was stored on offset 1, this is on offset 2, and all are going on the partition 0 because we have only one partition. The topic name is topic 1. Okay, fine. Thank you very much for watching. If you need the source code, please let me know. I have uploaded this code on my Git repo. You can get it from there. And if you want this notes also, you can get it. Okay, if you want to set up in your local, you can get the commands. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Hope you find it useful. Thanks.